in spite of the relatively lackluster price action across the cryptocurrency markets over the last few weeks, the reality is things keep on happening. The markets keep moving forward. Developers keep developing. Investors keep investing. I have some big news stories for you today that prove exactly that. We have a legendary investor betting half of his net freaking worth into Bitcoin. We have big Ethereum news as one of its key layer 2 scaling solutions has a bit of an oopsie. Big Polygon news, big Terra news, big Moonbeam news, and much, much more. So make sure to stick around for the whole video to get all of the goods. My name is Lark. Every day I make videos talking about cryptocurrency investing. So if that's a topic that you appreciate learning about and hearing about, then you should definitely tap on that thumbs up button for the YouTube algorithm. By the way, if you would like to get an edge on the market, help stay ahead of the curve in this fast-moving crypto space, then I highly recommend signing up to my newsletter, Wealth Mastery. Every single week, you're going to get a deep dive altcoin report, a step-by-step DeFi tutorial, top-tier technical analysis, tips, tricks, portfolio updates, token sales, NFTs, airdrops, and much, much more. You can sign up for free using the link down below in the description. And if you want to go premium, that option is there for you as well. So go ahead and check that out. Now let's go ahead and get straight into the news here. Legendary investor Bill Miller now has 50% of his personal wealth in Bitcoin. Now, the famous fund manager made his name by investing in assets like Amazon when everybody else was saying, this is, it's a bad asset, it's going to go to zero, all these tech stocks are junk, etc., etc. He went in heavy on Amazon back in the early days. It made an absolute fortune for his fund. He has a history of going against the herd, finding the counter trade and taking it. Well, now he has personally invested half of his wealth, that's crazy, into Bitcoin. Amazing stuff. That is some high level of conviction for an investor who's got so much on the line. 50% of his net worth in Bitcoin. I love it. I love it. Of course, that is, as we know, if you are a Bitcoin enthusiast, that is going to be a pretty gosh darn good investment if we look down the road a few years when those Bitcoins are worth $500,000 or $1 million a piece. Bill is going to be sitting very nicely. Now, Bill's been a supporter of Bitcoin for a while. I think he bought his first Bitcoins a few years ago and they're like $200, but he's been adding to his position recently. As he said, he's been adding a few months ago when the prices were in the $30,000 range. So even though he bought cheap Bitcoin, he has been dollar cost averaging on the way up because he is a long-term Bitcoin bull. I like it. I like it. That's awesome stuff. Nice to see high-level support for Bitcoin amongst the big investor circles. And of course, them actually putting so much of their own money where their mouths are. I think that's the most important thing in this story. Wall Street, though, those guys still not convinced that Bitcoin will hit $100,000 this year, according to a JP Morgan survey. And I'm confused about this story because I feel like on the one hand, is it all just psyops? Wall Street, JP Morgan, you can't trust them. Market's down, they want to buy more, so they're telling people, look, it's not going to go to 100K, just don't buy Bitcoin because we're going to buy it all. Maybe. Or are they on to something here? We're going to have a ranging year. We're just bounce up and down between $40,000 and $60,000 for the next 11 and a half months. Maybe. I don't count anything out of the realm of possibility in the cryptocurrency markets, but, screw JP Morgan, just so we're clear. Just so we're clear on that little detail. Screw those guys. Good Bitcoin news as well coming out of Argentina, where Strike is launching their Bitcoin Lightning Network Payments app. Now, this, of course, is the application that rose to fame on the back of the El Salvador news because they have been helping that country roll out their Bitcoin services. Very cool stuff. Coming to Argentina now, coming to Brazil and Colombia later this year. This company, it's making it real. It's making Bitcoin payments an actual thing that people can easily do across these different countries. Awesome adoption news. Obviously now we have to see people actually picking that up and running with it. The service needs to be popular, but look, Bitcoin and cryptocurrency has been popular in Argentina for a while. They're ragingly popular now in Brazil. More and more stories coming out of Brazil all the time. Colombia as well, a great market potential for a payments application just like this one. So very, very cool adoption news. Also in adoption news for the Bitcoin Lightning Network, Jack Dorsey's Cash app is going to be integrating layer 2 solutions for Bitcoin. Nice, I dig it. The more payment applications and different services that actually integrate layer 2 Bitcoin, the better, because that makes Bitcoin actually usable by a wide mass of people. Bitcoin, in case you don't know, it does like 5 transactions per second. It's pretty slow compared to basically every other network out there. But at layer 2, the scalability is basically infinite, which is a very good thing. If you want Bitcoin to be an accepted global payment network, then you need to have the Lightning Network, and you need major applications like these to integrate them. Now let's talk about Ethereum news. We had a little bit of an oopsie over in Ethereum scaling land. So as we all know, the layer 1 fees for Ethereum right now are sickening at times. Still have to push the button because you have to sell those altcoins on Uniswap, man. But still. Anyway, Arbitrum is right now the biggest scaling solution for layer 2 Ethereum. It's the one that's got the most total value locked, seeing a massive amount of users and stuff coming in. It's actually starting to get some adoption with some exchanges actually allowing now for Arbitrum withdrawals and deposits, which is a massive game changer. We need to see more exchanges doing that, and I'm sure that we will. However, they were hit by just a little bit of an outage the other day. They were down for around 7 hours, which just, I think, serves as a reminder for all of us in the crypto space. It's easy to throw stones as soon as something starts going wrong. It really is. The critic risks little, right? Oh, look, they had a problem. Let's throw stones at them. They had a problem. Let's throw stones at them. Basically, every single cryptocurrency has had a bit of an oopsie moment at one time or another. Yes, even Bitcoin. Did you guys know there was a time when Bitcoin accidentally, there was like 180 billion new Bitcoins minted? Oops. That was some years ago. Bitcoin's been doing fine since then. Arbitrum, it's new tech. There's gonna be some growing pains. So let's, for this one, we'll just say, okay, guys, that's fine. Let's try not to mess up again in the future. Of course, no funds were lost or anything like that. Just a bit of a 7-hour outage for the network. Meanwhile, over in Polygon land, we have a new implementation of zero-knowledge proof cryptography for Polygon. This, of course, is very, very cool. So this is ZK scaling technology, which is some of the most promising scaling technology for blockchains going around at the moment. Of course, we have lots of scaling solutions for Ethereum, from Arbitrum and Optimism and Starkware. And yes, of course, Polygon itself is a side chain, but Polygon's also working on more direct layer 2 implementations, something like you would see with an Arbitrum or a Starkware as an example. Here we go with a new bit of technology from the Polygon team. I feel like there's just so much going on at Polygon right now. They've released so many big announcements. They've made so many big partnerships in terms of new technology. It's not just fluff partnerships like you see with a lot of coins. Oh, my coin's partnering with that coin. Fluff, 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 fluff. These are actual technology announcements of them either acquiring major technology companies or releasing their own major pieces of technology, exactly like this one here. So good news for Polygon moving forward. And of course, I wanted to mention as well that Uniswap has now become the highest volume decentralized exchange protocol on Polygon. Crazy stuff, man. That happened fast. It's only been live for a few weeks. Already we see Polygon users piling into Uniswap, because Uniswap, of course, is the best decentralized exchange out there. This is awesome because if you want to use Uniswap on Ethereum layer 1, the fees can be $100, $200 sometimes. Over on Polygon, that Uniswap swap is going to cost you like a penny. Big difference, isn't it? So very cool to see users actually responding to that recent deployment and that they're actually coming in and trading and doing stuff on Uniswap, on Polygon. My guess is that we will see this $74 million number here shoot up dramatically in the coming months. Next story, Moonbeam is live. So excited for this. I'm so excited for this. So Moonbeam is basically, it's a layer 1 blockchain, basically Ethereum compatible blockchain launched on Polkadot. So this is going to allow for a massive amount of smart contract stuff to start happening on the Polkadot network. Moonbeam is bringing in all that. It's the first fully operational parachain on Polkadot. It's live now. You can go out and claim your Glimmer tokens if that's something you want to do. This is very exciting news because soon we're going to start seeing all kinds of major DeFi applications coming over to Moonbeam, right? Hitting the Polkadot network, obviously. Moonbeam is where they're going to be happening at. We already saw that on Kusama, Polkadot's little brother, Moon River, not only mooned in price, but also drew in a lot of users because people want to come in and use those popular applications like SushiSwap, but on Moon River. Of course, now we're going to see those popular applications coming to Moonbeam as well. I'm sure we're going to see some great yield farming opportunities coming up on Moonbeam. Obviously, we'll be sharing those here on Twitter and in the newsletter, so keep an eye out for some of that fun stuff to come up. But great moment for the Polkadot network, great moment for Moonbeam, a cryptocurrency that I backed heavily during the parachain auctions, and I'm very, very excited about moving forward. So great to see this finally taking shape. Final news for today. It's about Terra Luna. So Terra is going to deploy $139 million in DeFi projects to enhance UST use cases. So UST, it is the stable coin of the Terra network. Every time you want to make some more UST, you have to burn off some Luna tokens. Here they are. They're going to throw $139 million out there into the DeFi ecosystem, into popular applications like Tokamak. Tokamak, man, very underrated DeFi protocol, as well as Rari, Olympus DAO, Convex Finance, Invictus over on Solana. So they're going multi-chain here. It's not just all on Ethereum. A lot of it's on Ethereum, but also Solana and Polygon, throwing some money into those networks as well. This, of course, is to incentivize people to come over and provide liquidity, use these protocols. So very cool. I think that Terra, as we start to see more use cases for UST start to grow, we'll see more demand for UST. And of course, we'll have more applications actually coming to the main Terra blockchain, which will, again, drive more demand for UST, all of which acts like rocket fuel for the main Luna asset. So a great announcement here that they're taking their integrations into all these DeFi networks very, very seriously and really putting their money where their mouths are. Anyway, just my 2 Satoshis for the day. Your question. Bill Miller, 50% of his net worth in Bitcoin. Is he crazy? Is he a genius? Is 50% the right number? Is that how much Bitcoin you should have? Or is it too much? He's too crazy. What are you doing, man? 50% of your net worth in Bitcoin? You crazy, son? Let me know down below in the comment section. Thanks so much for watching today's video, and peace out till next time.